The TSFmod plugin is used for many sound mods for Truckers MP. This here is the FKM Garage Exhaust System sound mod for the Scania, which does not work apparently. However, there is a fix behind this. So what we'll do is we'll install the plugin itself as well as the sound, test it to see if it works, which I know it will not, and then we'll go through the troubleshooting steps on just to get this work. So for the plugin itself, you need to find where ETS2 is located, which in this case is Steam. So let's navigate to Steam. Let's see, Steam Apps, Common, ETS, and then Bin. Win x64. If you do not have a plugins folder in this location, you can just make one. Where you go right clicking, go to new, go to folder, and then rename that folder to plugins. Open the folder, and then you'll see, if you don't have anything in here, you'll obviously don't see anything. If you have plugins such as Trucksbook, like I have here, which I might as well delete it because I don't use it, and then the check bypass plugin, which is used for local modding. So to install the plugin itself, let's snap these two together by dragging them on both sides. Place the TSF plugin folder as well as the .dll folder, file even, into the plugins folder. Go into the ETS2 folder, drag and drop the master bank file into the plugins folder. Open it up, and there we are. Now for the sound. The sound itself will download as a zip file. So let's open it up. Now we need to locate the sound for the plugin to use, which in this case is a .bank file and a .bank.guids file, which is what reads the plugin will read that file and will know what sounds it will need to play. Go to sound, go to truck, and we've got many options here. In this case, I want to use the EU6_V8, which is these two here. So we'll just drag and drop those into the plugin folder. We can get rid of that. Okay. Now we need to select the first part of the bank file that contains the sound mod. So just copy and paste the sound mod name before the .bank bit. Copy and paste it into the selected .bank file. Clear what's already in here, and then paste what you already have copied. Save it, and then take it off. And now let's go test in game. Okay, we're now in game. We are on one of the TMP servers. So, as any other sound, we just press E to start. However, this is the default sound. This is not the correct sound that we want. So, now let's quickly tab out and now fix what the issue may be. Let's go back to the TSFmod plugin folder that we installed earlier on. To fix this, we'll need to open up the .bank.gits file. In this case, I'll be using Notepad, so you can just open with, use Notepad and then press always. And here we are. We now need to find event : with a particular name. And here you'll see many different sounds that this sound mod contains. If we go back to the plugins folder, we need to check what sound mod that we specifically chose. In this case, it is the Scania EU6_V8. Now we need to go find where that is, which is here, in these 4 rows, 5 rows even. In order for the plugin to detect this sound mod, we will need to change the EU6_V8 to engine on all 5. With that done, save the file, and then we go back into game. Now, there are 2 ways you can see if this has changed. You can restart your game, and then load in as normal. Or if you have the console enabled in game, press the tilde key, You get this little bit on the bottom, and then just type SDK space reload, and this will reload the sound, or the plugin rather, and then press engine. You hear that? We have two sounds, the custom and the default. So to fix that, let's press escape, go to options, go to audio. Now let's mute the first three, but I'm going to keep the interior sounds volume because this particular sound mod does not include the interior sounds. So we'll keep that. Go back to drive. And there we are. If, however, you would like to change the sound, how it sounds in volume, go back to your TSFMod plugin folder, and then open up sound_levels. In here you'll see all the sounds that the plugin will allow you to use and change. By default it will set what it is here, and this has not been changed, this is all default. You can change this, with the lowest being 0.1 to 1. 1 being the loudest, 0.1 being the lowest. So do that as you will, and change it however many times you like to change it. So in this case, I want to set this to 0.5. Let me save this again, and now we can reload once again. Oh, the game crashed. If you do not use any other plugins such as Truckee or Trucksbook or anything else, this will not happen to you. If you're using Truckee, then this is what you'll need to do. If you find yourself constantly changing or editing your sounds, swapping them out to different ones, and having to restart your plugin many times, you are best off moving this Truckee telemetry.dll file out of the folder. So what I like to do is just put it into the win_x64 folder. I know where it is, so if I need it, I can just drag it back in there. And this will work with any sound as well. If there are any sounds that will not work out of the box, it is not configured for this plugin. You'll need to manually change them all if you want to make or want to change to another sound. Simply find the file name in the .gits file that is opened here. If you see event with the :/ with the custom name /engine exhaust, start bed, turbo, then you'll need to change all of the custom ones to engine. Save the file and then reload your plugin. The plugin as well as the sound will be in the description below for you to check out. If you need any help, feel free to let me know within the comments below. Or feel free to join our Vanderrolling Discord server for help with the plugin.